so excited to share with you today. So my mom was telling me how she had this new foundation that she really liked, and it was really reasonable, not in a super high-end store. And I was like, need to know what this is. Found it actually in her makeup bag and tried it for myself, and then I ordered some for myself, and I am absolutely in love. So I just want to take a minute to show you guys. I have zero makeup on, I just have some lotion, and I just was really happy to find this, and I'm going to be sharing with you today this Wet n Wild foundation, and this is the Dewy luminous foundation, and it's photo focus. I absolutely love this. It did take me a minute to find the shade that was for me. Sometimes I do mix between two shades. I have pretty fair skin, and the shade that I am going to be demonstrating for you today is the Buff Bisque. I also love the size of this. So this is 0.95 fluid ounces. I can carry this with me on the go, which makes me super happy because I have been caught in the airport before and had to throw away my liquids. So I am going to show you, it actually has this nice matte top too, which I love. And if you open it, it's actually kind of different than the foundations that I'm accustomed to. And if I didn't like this much, and I should have mentioned, this is a light to medium shade. So I do like my foundation a little bit darker. I am by no means a makeup expert whatsoever. This is just a demonstration for you all. So I normally try and find foundation, like that's the one downfall to this is there's no SPF or sunscreen in it. So if you are wearing this, I do recommend putting sunscreen on your face prior. I normally buy foundations that already have the SPF in them because sometimes I forget to put it on. So I just want to notate, you know, this does not have SPF in it. But I did find that the applicator is very different than what I'm used to. It's like this hard, I don't know how to, it's like a hard plastic that you can actually just place on your face with where you want it. And I feel like the way this goes on is you don't waste a lot of the product. Like, it's kind of nice because you can actually scoop this out of the bottle once it's getting down to the nitty-gritty. And I do use a brush to put this on. And again, don't laugh at me, I'm not a makeup expert. I'm just sharing the products with you that I love. So you can't really blend with this applicator, but I'm going to be using my flat top kabuki brush, which is also going to be linked in the video for you. And I just blend and wait till you see the difference. So I just really love the tint that this gives my skin. And I do put it on my neck as well. And I switch off, so if you have viewed my channel, you know that there's a few other foundations that I do use, and it just kind of depends on what I'm doing. This, because it's photo focus, like it gives your, instead of that matte, it's more of a dewy glow. And it does a really good job at blending. I do want to note for you guys that I do also have really sensitive skin. I've had eczema for a really long time, and this does not bother my skin at all, so that is a plus. And wow, the difference is just super awesome. I feel like I have that dewy glow now, and this is just the foundation. I don't have anything else on. I do love this brush too for blending, but I'm just really impressed with this Wet n Wild product. So if you're looking for a new foundation, I highly recommend this Photo Focus. Again, this is the Buff Bisque shade. It's a light to medium, and I kind of have more on the fair side of skin. So I highly recommend. I just have a foundation, nothing else on concealer, and I just think it does a very good job. I do have a lot of red in my skin, and I feel like it does a great job at taking that out so that you are photo ready. If you're watching, I hope you found this video helpful, and I hope you have an awesome day.
Hey, I'm Haska with WTI, and we all know the struggle of finding a great foundation that makes our skin look nice and not heavy. Well, this one from Wet n Wild, Photo Focus Dewy Liquid Foundation. And I love this one because it's a great combination of a lightweight foundation that it is really easy to apply, but also looks really hydrating on my skin. Since it is dewy, it leaves the beautiful and smooth shine on my skin, which I love because it makes it look really nice and smooth. And the same is actually photo focused, so my skin looks really nice on camera whenever I'm taking a selfie because of this foundation, and that's something I really like about it. I actually don't use a lot of product to feel like it's actually gonna cover what I want to cover, so that's a plus because I want a foundation that will last me a while, and this one is just good for that. If you guys are looking for an easy to apply foundation and that gives a nice look on your face, that doesn't feel heavy, well, this one has worked for me and I really like it. I use it especially for being in front of a camera or taking selfies, and I don't know if it could be useful for you too. I hope so, and that's my point of view.
Hi guys, today I'm going to be trying Wet n Wild's Photo Focus Foundation. This is in the shade Soft Ivory 362C. So this is going to be my first time trying this, because I've seen several people using this foundation and I just want to know what's up. So look, it comes with a little spatula and my skin is completely clean. I've got serum on it, moisturizer, and sunscreen. So we're gonna see how this blends in with my Wet Beauty blender. I got the shade, it might be a little bit light for me, but I think that, ooh, I put on a lot. Hold on, I gotta spread that over. It might be a little bit light for me, but I think it'll just blend in when I do my contour later. But let's see how this is going in. It is looking nice, and I think one of the pros about this is because it has the spatula applicator, I feel like it makes sure that I'm going to apply the correct amount, because I'm bad about putting on foundation and just being like, oh, I don't need that much, and only putting on a little and then getting it patchy and being like, well, I don't want to put on another layer, so then I don't put on enough. But this, you can tell, see, look, I put on the right amount. It's giving me just as much coverage as I want, because I don't want it to look unnatural. I just want to cover the blemishes, the discoloration, work it under my eyes just a little bit. So this is what I'm going to show you, just a face done with this color. It looks, looking at this other mirror, it looks nice and natural. I'm very happy with this, and I can tell that this would be buildable coverage. I think I'm going to put some more right there. So yes, definitely pleased with this. I like the formula, and it's not cakey or drying or anything. So yeah, very happy with this. It's very comparable to what I was wearing before this. So yeah.
Photo Focus Dewy Makeup Foundation that I've been dying to try after hearing so many great things about it from beauty influencers online. And honestly, it completely lives up to the hype. I always start my routine with a water-based SPF 50 to make sure my skin prep and foundation mix well. It's such an important step for a smooth application. Now, onto the foundation itself. The formula is incredibly velvety and smooth, and it goes on so beautifully. I like to apply it with my fingers first to really warm it into my skin for a natural finish. Once I've got it on, I use a brush to even everything out. This step ensures there are no streaks and gives me that flawless airbrushed look. And here's the finished look. Honestly, this foundation has been amazing. It feels lightweight, gives me great coverage, and works perfectly with my routine. If you've been on the fence about trying it, or if you're searching for a new foundation, I absolutely recommend this one. It's so worth it.
Hey guys, it's Leia. I'm here with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. And this foundation is amazing for a lot of reasons. This is dewy, and it is also very affordable. So right now on my skin, I do have a illuminating like primer on my skin, but I'm not wearing foundation. So I just wanted to show you how this works. Mine is a little bit messy, but you unscrew it and it has this kind of applicator. It's like a flat plastic piece. And now you can just put it on your finger or you can apply it straight to your skin. I like to apply mine straight to my skin. I have been tanning a lot, and so my foundation color is changing. But I wanted to show you how this blends so seamlessly into my face. Look at that. I am barely tapping, I am barely blending, and it is just sinking right in. It is staying very dewy and illuminating, just like the primer underneath. So it's a good job of not giving a matte look. In the spring and summer, I really like to do more like dewy looks because I know I'm in the sun a lot and outside a lot. Like I said, this probably is not my exact shade, but that is okay. So this is just with one light coat of the foundation. I definitely could have done a better job blending, but look at how even with that light coat, my skin looks so dewy and healthy and like beautiful. This is really nice because it's actually also buildable. I am going to show you with another coat of the foundation. Maybe I can actually blend this one in a little better, but for the sake of this video, I don't want it to be too long. But look at that, it seamlessly blends into my skin. I do have a lot of acne, and even without any sort of concealer or anything like that, this foundation is completely smoothing out my acne and my skin without me looking cakey. So that's my favorite part. I don't like to look cakey, even though I do need to wear foundation because I have bad skin, but I don't like to look like I have bad skin, and I like to look like I am not wearing a ton of foundation. And if you were anything like me, this is the absolutely perfect foundation for you. I definitely will be able to fix this up a little bit with bronzer and blush and probably a little bit of concealer just to help it match my shade a little bit better. But even without that, you can just see how glowy and nice my skin looks with the foundation alone. So if your skin is anything like mine, or you are looking for a good go-to, really affordable summer foundation that just makes you look fresh and dewy, this is it, and you should run by it.
Hi there, my name is Brittany. I just want to do a review of the Photo Focus Matte compared to the Photo Focus Dewy foundation. I first fell in love with the matte Photo Focus foundation in soft beige, and I loved it so much, but when I went to reorder, they didn't have my shade, and so I thought I would try the dewy kind because it had my shade, and I must say that I love them both now. When we take a look at the product, I kind of want to do half my face in the dewy and half my face in the matte. They both come with a nice spatula. And I'll just put a little bit on my face here. We'll do half and half. They both go on very smoothly. They both have not made my skin break out, which I always get a little hesitant getting a cheaper foundation because when I was young, a cheaper foundation would always break out my skin. However, they must have changed the formula, and it's just so nice. It goes on so smooth, lots of great coverage. This is the matte. So my right side is the matte, and then the left is the dewy. They both match my complexion so nice. And then a little pro tip here. When your foundation starts to get really low, like this one, just take a Q-tip, swirl it around on the crevices, and you can get another 2 to 3, maybe even 4 applications out of it. So when we take a look, that is the dewy side and that is the matte. I think they both look very, very nice. Go check it out. Highly recommend.